Okay, Vinny.
Hey, what's up, Jeff?
This is Tekken 6. Now, I know what you're saying. You're saying, dude, we already did a quick look at Tekken 6. What's wrong with you?
Dude, we already did a quick look of Tekken 6. What's wrong with you?
This is the PSP version of
Ah!
Tekken 6.
What? That's not true, because in your hand, you've got not a PSP.
This, with this DualShock 3.
I don't understand what's happening here.
I finally, after a while of meaning to do it, finally have done it. And
You done it. You done did it.
I done did it. One of the PSP Go features is Bluetooth, so you can actually Bluetooth a PlayStation 3 controller up to your PSP. So now with this playing on a TV in front of us and me holding this controller, it's like the PSP could be buried like somewhere. It doesn't even need to exist.
Buried in a capture kit somewhere.
Let's try arcade battle here. So I guess we'll keep this short because
oh man.
Because hey, guess what? It's Tekken 6. It plays like Tekken 6. It just doesn't look as good. If you take this video and compare it to the quick look we did of the PS3 version, you're going to be like, dude.
I'm going to let the users do that on their own.
What's going on? Yeah.
That's an at-home project for users.
There's your...
Oh, yeah. Look at that. A little chunky.
Yeah. So it's especially noticeable because, I mean, we're playing it on a big-ass TV here.
A little scaling up.
So you can kind of notice that it doesn't look good. But, yeah, exactly. Like, the frame rate's solid, and more importantly, like, it plays fine.
Man, did you have to unlock dudes, or did they all come out of
all open.
Out of the box?
Yeah. And yeah, on the screen of a PSP or a PSP Go, like it
looks pretty sharp.
It does look really sharp. So you notice some of the stuff like they're not leaving footprints in the snow on that background.
Okay.
There's not as much definition around the hands, but I mean, let's face it, you're comparing a handheld to a full-on console. So if you're coming to this conclusion of like, this is terrible.
Well, here, check this out. Look at the difference here. You've already lost.
Yeah, exactly. That's not.
Well, the
comparison has to be made. Like, this is a $40 game.
Yeah.
And it doesn't have all the features that the console version has. Doesn't have actual online play, which they're patching this week. By the time you watch this, that patch might already be out.
Was there not? There was a Tekken 6 PS3 or like online problem you were having?
Yes. On consoles, the online was present, but
not so functional.
Not so functional. So they have a patch due out this week that's hopefully going to address those concerns. PSP version though doesn't have any of those issues because it just doesn't have online play at all. So. It also doesn't have the weird, campaign mode.
Oh, weird. That's kind of a bummer. So it's just straight up fighting.
No, it's not. It's not really a bummer. I don't know. It isn't because I mean, obviously, you want your games to have the most features possible, but this one just has the fighting, so it actually has the part of Tekken you want to do.
But does that mean you don't get the little story sequences?
I suspect
How will I know what happened?
the whole story with Lars and Alyssa, yeah, you don't get that stuff. But I suspect that those pre-rendered endings have made it into this version somewhere.
Oh, okay.
Maybe when you beat arcade mode or something like that. We'll play a couple more fights here and then get out and change. But so this is actually a good background to kind of give an example of where they've kind of cut corners to get what's really a great looking game on consoles. Crammed into a PSP. You just see, that this is snow, so
right.
You kind of just have to take my word for it because it just kind of looks like a big white plain that our feet are sunk into a little bit. When you go down like that, though, I guess it does kind of.
But on the PS3, there's a lot more going on.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, there's more going on.
Man, you're flying through some of these dudes. Hey, look at that guy. I don't remember him.
Ganryu, yeah.
Wow.
He wasn't in it for a little bit. This is one of those.
There are a lot of characters on that screen.
There are a lot of dudes in Tekken, you're right.
So are you playing, obviously, arcade mode now?
Yeah.
Kind of cruising through it?
Oh. Why you gotta hit me, man?
Oh, he's doing that sumo move dudes love to do when they're sumo guys.
Being all like a sumo.
Yeah, and hugging you and then throwing you on the floor.
Yeah. So I'm currently playing this with the PlayStation 3 controller, but I did play some of it on the PSP Go.
Yeah.
It's good enough.
Yeah.
I'd say, but
is it a D-pad thing? Like
yeah, well, it's a D-pad. Yeah, like there's not a lot of throw to the D-pad and on the PSP Go, and it maybe feels a little thin on, this game gets very technical.
Yeah, so
and I'm not even, I'm not great at it compared to the people that have, spent all their time kind of learning all that stuff. But even I'm kind of noticing like, it's.
When I played Tekken years ago, when I was into Tekken for a bit, I used to actually have to put the controller, controller on my leg and use my my forefinger and my middle finger on the buttons, because I just found like a lot of the splits between, I guess it was, what's the left one?
Between like square and circle and triangle and X.
Just like stuff like that, like for the counters and
like
stuff.
1, 4, and 2, 3.
Yeah, we're weird to hit with my thumb.
I don't know. I kind of. As you can see at home, I can lay my thumb across these buttons here pretty easily. Yeah,
okay.
Like that or like that, just side of your thumb.
Right.
That's what Heihachi would do. Or as he's known here, Ogre Fist.
King of the Ogre Fist tournament.
Yeah, so it does have the ghost battle stuff, where you can kind of fight against different AI. Though, this stupid Hwarong move that I just kind of keep doing sort of works.
That's it, man. That's what I was...
It's like kick him up to the air, kick him 3 times, repeat.
Well, it seems like it's moving pretty quickly too. Like there's not a lot of load times between stages.
Yeah, well, I mean, this isn't running off a disc. It's running off the internal storage on this PSP. Though it actually does have an install option, which which seems pretty silly for this version. But you can take, I believe, about 300 megs of it and install it to a memory stick for faster loading. If you want to do that, if you are playing the UMD version or thinking about getting the UMD version. Yeah, I just, I bought this kind of on a whim today, actually. It was just like, dude, what's a really good idea?
Yeah.
Tekken in my pocket.
I still think it's probably a good idea.
Yeah. Like, Tekken 5 on the PSP was a good, they did Dark Resurrection, and that was a good version of the game that just seemed cool. And it was neat, and it's just a neat idea of like, dude, I'm just going to play some Tekken. Where are you? Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. I could be hooked up to a TV just playing this version of Tekken, even though I have the other versions of Tekken.
It's still a little weird to me, but yeah.
I don't know, dude. This is what I want out of my portable systems.
Speed.
The ability to play them on a damn television.
No, for sure. Especially when games like come out that are just on a portable system. You're like, I play this either on my couch or my bed a lot, not on the bus.
Yeah, it's just like craning my neck, staring down at the screen for hours at a time, or burning out my eyes staring at my gigantic television. Like it's a win-win as far as I'm concerned.
Wow. Yeah, definitely. Like I think a little of the particle effects is the big thing I'm noticing.
Yeah.
Aside from this. What the?
Oh, by the way.
What?
She's a robot. I probably should have said something.
Take her down, man. What's the ranking stuff? Like you're 6.
That's the part of the kind of ghost battle type stuff where you're kind of building up your rankings and kind of building up your own ghosts. You actually can take data and share it with other players locally over an ad hoc connection. Oh man, I should see if this supports ad hoc party. Wouldn't it be funny if like this performed better online than the PS3 version through an ad hoc party?
I don't know if funny is the right word. Extra stage.
Extra stage. There's a trophy in the PS3 version for beating this silly-ass robot.
Nancy?
Yeah.
Can you ever unlock Nancy to use?
You can use Nancy in the scenario campaign mode.
Oh, jeez. If you lose this, you just move on?
Yeah.
Promotion chance.
So yeah, that's as I kind of gain rank and stuff, that means if I win this fight, then I go up to 5th Q.
Oh, nice.
Oh, no.
Did he make a hole in the floor?
Yeah. That's always where I lose this fight.
Yeah.
So starts doing that, and I've already committed to just kind of mashing the kick buttons as hard as I possibly can.
Is this the
I was going to stop, but we're basically 2 fights away from finishing arcade mode.
Yeah, totally. I want to see. It'll be a good chance.
We'll see kind of what the final boss looks like
Man, he's
on the
better
PSP.
And better. It's like Space King or something.
Well, you can customize characters, so I believe these are customized characters. Okay. These aren't the default. I don't think these are all default.
Oh, you got him. He knows how to kick, too. Oh,
yeah. Should have set it easy in one round. The old Tekken trick. Got to unlock all these dudes. Now I got 20 minutes to do it.
These guys were all unlocked? That's crazy. Because there was a bunch of guys on that map.
You know, that's how it is now. Like, everyone finally complained loud enough, like, dude, we don't want to unlock guys. Which
I could see.
Like, yes and no.
Yeah.
You know,
well, maybe if your online worked and you bought the game to basically play guys online instead of going through the arcade mode to unlock guys.
Right. Yeah, I guess like that's the other justification is like, in theory the online mode works, so that's going to be the big draw for a fighting game now, right. So they don't have to like artificially extend it by locking all these guys up.
Promoted. Here we go.
So yeah, this guy would be interesting. This guy I thought looked really good in the console versions of the game, but was totally lame, like pretty much all Tekken bosses. And I've already forgotten how to cheap, stupid crap I need to do to win this fight. So
lasers. He's kind of a little glowy mess right now. Nate's a little sharper on the small screen. Oh jeez. Right. Well, like I guess much like Tekken games, you can make it up to this guy almost without dying.
Yeah, and well, I mean, it's this guy's not that hard to beat. You just don't fight him like you fight anything else. It's just like these are the 3 moves that work for this character in this fight.
Does he have his own unique set of moves, or does he just steal other people's?
He has his own stuff, like the little tail spin there. Well, I guess that tail spin you could argue that the kangaroo has that. Yeah.
All right, one more.
One more. He's pissed.
Oh. Edge of my seat.
No. Damn it.
Oh! Oh, man. You know what? That was great. All right, let's see what happens. Scrolling text.
Sounds like credit music to me.
Oh, yeah. Boo, hiss. Because, that's why I come to Tekken games.
To watch the crazy endings?
Yes. Game over. And hit the kick buttons on that guy. I like how he changed.
Well, let's see what other modes we've got. But there could be
some money. Got some gil.
It's got, wonder if that's for beating it without continuing or just for beating it. Okay, so there's story battle. There you go. So this will be where you get that stuff.
So what was did they have that in the PS3 version, or is that the
story battle stuff was locked into the campaign mode, so you had to unlock guys there, and let's see if this is the same thing. Yeah, this looks like it's that menu is totally in the arena section
like
of
console version
of those things.
Look at all these dudes. It's a big hair paw.
Yeah, so they've got these static intros here. And then these should just be 1-round battles, like 4 or 6 fights or something like that.
And there'll actually be like a little narrative somewhere running through this whole thing?
Absolutely not.
Oh, really? Not like, I'm looking for my daughter!
You get that stuff at the beginning, and you get a cinematic at the end, and that's it.
All right.
Oh, these are actually 2-round fights and stuff, too. So this is,
Pop.
It's a little bit different from how it was handled on consoles, but those were the same static screens. And I imagine you get the same video at the end.
Video.
Though, seeing the videos and stuff. Seeing the videos on the PlayStation 3 version of it, it's like, I don't know. The Tekken ending videos seem to have lost a step over the years. They're still kind of ridiculous, but they're not. Maybe it's just because I feel like in a lot of cases the rest of the world is caught up. Like everything is more ridiculous now, so for Tekken to stay crazy, it would have had to have really gone way crazier.
Well, so solid.
Yeah, solid. I mean, it's, in a lot of ways, it's, like I said, it's better than the console version in terms of it executes on what it has and doesn't have broken online, though you could argue that by having no online, that's actually worse. We can go to profile here. Let's check out. Let's customize a little bit here.
It's like accessories and stuff?
Yeah, so we can take, we're on here, take as one player.
Wow. This was all in the console versions?
Yep.
Oh, man. I mean, you
So,
got some money, huh?
Okay, yeah. So you actually buy hair base and then front parts. Though they don't show them.
You can't preview it.
I guess if I hit it, it would probably preview. It's got the. Okay, so different colored effects you can buy and stuff. So
That's great. Oh wow.
Buy a cowboy hat.
Yeah, you gotta have your gotta leave it open to some DLC, right?
Absolutely. No. Maybe on consoles, but let's.
Don't get crazy.
Yeah.
What can you put on the bear?
I want to see what I can put on Paul. See if he has bigger hair.
Or hair just clips through everything.
Dundee hat and hair down. What's that look like?
Hey, that's a little Ken looking.
Yeah, you can make Paul look a lot like Ken if you want. Like if that's if that's what you're looking to do, you can make that happen. Little 10-gallon hat here.
Oh wow.
Sports cap.
Hey, you can make him look like give him a nice jacket and have him throw it on the floor.
Okay.
He's got big arms. I like what you've made there.
Done.
Yeah.
Perfect. The ultimate Paul has been constructed. Take away his one identifying characteristic.
I know. It's amazing how generic he looks all of a sudden.
Yeah. It's like, oh, it's just a dude.
Ripped up gi.
Yeah. Ghost lists. Don't have any ghosts because I don't know anyone else that's Tekken 6 on the PSP. So there you have it. That's the PSP version of Tekken 6, which is out now, a little bit later than the console versions. But if you're looking for portable Tekken and you liked Tekken 5 on the PSP, this seems to follow very much in the footsteps of that one, quality-wise and options-wise and stuff. So it's got a lot of that same stuff. It's got Gold Rush mode in there if you want to do that. So yeah, check it out.